In this video, I'll show you how to add captions and subtitles in Premiere Pro. Hi everyone, I'm the Web Guru and I do tutorials on video, audio, and photography. So be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. And here inside Premiere Pro, I'll show you how to create captions or subtitles. I already have a short video in the timeline, and I am going to switch to the captions workspace by clicking on this button here. If you can't see that for some reason, you can always go up to Window, Workspace's Captions, and this is going to bring up the text panel. And inside of the text panel, we have a button that says Create New Caption Track. So I'm going to click on that. Now, most of the time you can just use the subtitle format. There are some other technical standards, but subtitle is going to work most of the time. Then I'll click on OK. That's going to create a new track inside of the timeline called Subtitle. And now it's actually very easy to add a new subtitle or caption. You just click on the plus button like that. And then you have to manually type in the text. And so there it is. And now I can see it on the screen as well. And I see a clip. It looks like a clip. This is actually called a segment inside of the timeline, and it's working. Now, if I need to, I can also extend the segment. If I need it to be longer, I can also trim the segment. I can move it around inside of the timeline. So it's very intuitive and simple to do a caption. And now if I move to the end of the existing caption, now I can add another one by clicking on the button. And then I'm going to manually type in the text that the lady is saying.
The tigers are pretty amazing, but...
And that one is also working, and I can see it on the screen here. Now, I'm going to change the appearance of the captions too. So I'm going to select one of the captions and then go up to the Essential Graphics panel, which should be open already. And there are a lot of settings that I can change here. So here I'm going to change the font. And you can choose whatever font you want. And then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So this value here will change the size of the caption. You can also change the position by choosing a zone. Most of the time your caption is going to be at the bottom center of the screen. You can also fine-tune the position with these numbers. The fill is the color of the text. White is the default, but if you wanted to change it, you just click on the white color swatch, and then let's say you wanted to make your caption green, you could do that. I'm going to undo that because I like white. There's also a shadow, so the shadow will make it easier to see the text. And sometimes I also like to add a background. So I'm going to select background. Then I'm going to change the color to black. And now you can see that there's a black box around the text. You can change the opacity. Then this value over here will allow me to add some space inside of the box. So actually I'm pretty happy with the way my caption is looking right now, but it only changed this one segment. It didn't change the other segment. And I would like to have the same appearance throughout my entire timeline. So I'll show you the fastest way to do that. All you need to do is go into the Essential Graphics panel where it says Track Style, change it to Create Style, give it a name if you want to, and then when I click on OK, I have set a track style, and now all of my captions will have that same appearance. So this is a great shortcut. Now, once you're done creating all your captions, you'll have to manually create them. Then you can go up to the text panel and click on the three little dots here. If for some reason you can't see the three dots, you just have to increase the size of the panel. And then we're going to export a file. You can do a text file. The most common captions format is an SRT file. So I'm going to choose SRT file. I'll just go to my desktop here. And then you can give a name to your file. And now when I go to my desktop, you'll see that I've just exported an SRT file that contains my captions. And the way this normally works is that you export your video to one file and you export your captions to a separate file. So that way people can turn the captions on and off as needed. Now, sometimes you might not want to create your captions manually, or sometimes somebody else will create the captions for you, and then you can import an SRT file into Premiere. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to go up to File, Import, and I do have some captions files that were created for me by somebody else, and then I'm going to import this into Premiere Pro. You'll be able to see it in your project panel. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete my manual captions. If you ever need to hide the captions, you can click on the little eyeball icon. To delete them, right-click, and then delete track. And then I'm going to add this SRT file simply by dragging it into the timeline. I want the captions to begin at the timeline start. And then there they are. I was able to import somebody else's captions. And I still have the ability to come in here and to modify them, to move them around, to trim and extend, to change the duration, whatever I need to do. A couple of handy little shortcuts is that if you think a caption is too long, you can select it, and then you can split the caption into 2 segments. You will have to modify the text because it duplicates the text. For some reason, in this one, you'll notice that there's like a single word in one of the captions, and it would make sense just to combine them. So I'll select multiple captions like that. You can select them here, or you can select them here in the timeline, whatever you prefer. And then I can merge the captions like that. And now they'll get combined into a single caption. So this is a really nice workflow. It's user-friendly, it's efficient. So I really like it a lot. Now, when you upload videos to YouTube, you'll want to have your video in one file and you'll have your captions in a separate SRT file. But there are times when you'll want to burn the captions into the video. For example, some social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, etc., you might want to burn the captions directly into the video. So I'll show you how to do that. Come down into the timeline, click anywhere, then go up to File, Export, Media, and then under the format, we're going to choose H.264. And then for the preset, match source high bitrate is fine. And then down here in the Captions tab, there's an export option that says Burn Captions into Video. This is how you'll do it. And then nobody will be able to turn the captions on and off. They'll just always be visible and burnt into the video. And then you can choose subrip title format. And this is another way to create a separate SRT file. But in this case, I'm going to choose Burn Captions into Video. And then when you're ready, you can click on the Export button. Then you'll end up with an MP4 file with your video and your captions burnt in. So hopefully that was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if this is working for you. I'll be doing a lot of other videos in the future, so be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, keep learning and growing.